Fouled away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Grounded to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Altuve is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry. 5 pitches he can go to. Not looking good.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So stepping in, Mark Canha. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A dive, but it's off his glove. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty. First time up, he went down looking. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tapped out in front of home. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. It remains 1-0. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Kyle Tucker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Back behind second. Pinder is right there. One gone. Ready now, Yuli Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2.
Oh, come on. How is that? That's 1 and 2.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Fouled off. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ballgame.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Marcus Semien stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
This pitch is popped up. Gurriel has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll...
Let's go back to hitting now.
Stepping in, Josh Reddick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will bang up against the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado. Popped him up. Semien calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So striding in, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. George Springer becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Jose Altuve is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Skied into straightaway right. There for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros plate.